What is going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you one of the easiest ways to make more than $4,000 to $5,000 every single month by simply posting lo-fi music. And in this example I'm going to be showing you one of the really great type of channel that is actually doing the same, and it's making more than 5 grand every single month by just simply posting special and different types of lo-fi beats. Now what this channel is doing is it's actually just using one of the tags that's called Nordic Lo-Fi Mix. So it's doing this exact tag. The channel is called Cozy Nordic, and this is doing very great. It's using the same background. It has the same type of aesthetics, and it also is using the same tag. The tag being is Nordic Study, right? Nordic mix, Nordic lo-fi mix. And this channel is doing pretty well for this. The reason why this channel is getting this many views, and as you can see, even the first video got 1.4 million views. The initial video of this channel got 1.4 million views, and the reason why it's getting this many views is nothing but just specializing in a specific niche. So this channel has a niche, and it's going very hard on that one particular niche, and it's going hard on the Nordic, Nordic, and kind of like the Nordic countries. Those who have visited the Nordic countries, they want to hear that kind of aesthetic vibes, and the lo-fi beats are going to be similar to the ones that we listen in other channels such as Chill and all these other channels. But we're gonna have this difference. The only difference is gonna be the visuals, and is going to be how to just differentiate your own mix. So the way that this channel has done is pretty cool. This channel has just used this one tag that's called Nordic Lo-Fi. Now you can go ahead and take an inspiration from this channel and start doing something or similar of your own. Example would be to just go on and start your own natural or nature lo-fi mix, or maybe anime lo-fi mix, something that really just differentiate you from all these myriads of other channels who are posting the same thing. Because guys, you want to be different when it comes to success in lo-fi music and lo-fi channels. You want to be successful using some kind of differentiator. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to actually just replicate this similar thing. The way this channel is doing, if I just go ahead and click on one of the videos, as you can see, the channel is just posting these songs. Now, I'm not sure if these songs are actually original. Actually, yes, they are original. It says right here, all tracks by Cozy Nordic. The channel has made all the music himself. He has produced all the music himself, and that's pretty cool. That's really great. That's what we need, because in that way we're going to be monetized using YouTube ad revenue, and also we're going to be able to sell our own merch, or we're going to be able to sell Ko-Fi and stuff like that, and buy me a coffee and kind of stuff like that. We can also create our own Discord channel that is actually just going to be it's way better way to actually sell things and just kind of make your very own community of lo-fi music. So you just need to find a niche, just like this guy has done. You need to find your own niche. If you want to be successful in lo-fi, you want to find your own niche. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to actually replicate similar things, so you can actually take an inspiration and you can actually find your own niche. Now if I just play here, these are just some simple music that's going on, and just really simple lo-fi music. It's nothing really complex or different or anything. And as I show in every single one of my videos, I'm going to be showing you how to make these beats pretty easily in just like 10 minutes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and start making these beats. All right, so you want to go ahead and come to this website called Looperman, and as always, I always go through this process where I tell you how to make these lo-fi beats in 10 minutes. So the way you're going to be doing this, you want to go to looperman.com, make an account, and then you want to go ahead and search for lo-fi guitar. Okay, that's what you want to search for. Then you want to go ahead and listen to these loops right here. Download one of the loops that you like, and go ahead and again search for lo-fi drums, and download the drums, and you got two pieces of music that you can actually go ahead and combine to make your own very own lo-fi beats. And they're going to be copyright free. The best part about that is that they're going to be copyright free, so you're not going to have any issue with copyright. And you can actually monetize these beats using YouTube ad revenue. You can put these beats on Spotify, and more on Spotify later in this video. I'm going to be showing you how you can actually just maximize your revenue through Spotify as well. So coming back here, we have lo-fi drums. You guys need to just download this and download the other things. You also need to download some kind of texture. You can also add some of the textures as well. So maybe like a rain sound can also be good here. You want to go ahead and search for rain as well, and then just download all these loops. You can go ahead and click on download and log into download. And once you download, these are all free loops, by the way. They're free to use. You're not supposed to really pay for them. They're royalty free. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and download them without any problems and monetize them. So once you downloaded all these loops, we're gonna go ahead and go to our DAW and start making this. All right, so I'm in FL Studio. I'm using the FL Studio trial version, and you don't really have to own FL Studio to just make these videos and make these beats yourself. Really, you just need a trial version. Trial version will work. It also lets you export WAV file. The only difference between the trial and the real original full version is going to be that it's not going to allow you to save the content. Okay, so that doesn't really matter. We're going to be making this in 10 minutes, so we don't need that feature. So moving on here, guys, we have I have just loaded up two of these loops that I just talked about. Lastly, I just talked about these two loops, and now I just loaded them up. What I'm going to do now is I just dragged and dropped these loops, by the way. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to double click on one of the loops, and I'm going to go ahead and stretch it. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and stretch it till about this much. Okay, I like that. And for the second one, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to make sure that it's stretched either to 4 loops or 8 loops, 8 bar loops. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 8 bar for this one, and I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste for the same. Okay. Let's just hear how this one sounds. All right, so this one sounds pretty decent. I think I can actually go ahead and use something like this. If I just go ahead and arrange this a little bit, I can actually get something really decent going on, and I can repeat the same process over and over again to get these original beats. Post these beats on a mix, using a mix, and also I can also post them on Spotify, and more on Spotify in just a second. All right, so we're done with the beats. We're just gonna go ahead and export them.
Guys, before we move on, I have something that will blow your mind. I have found the most easy way to get thousands of streams on Spotify. With this one secret technique, you can grow your Spotify stream count like never before. You will get streams, thousands of streams every single day. And when I found out about it, I was shocked. I knew I had stumbled across pure gold. I tried this myself first, and I made $130 in a single day with streaming revenue on Spotify. I'm not going to share this with a lot of people, so only if you're really interested in getting real streams, guys, go ahead and check out the link in the description.
All right, guys, so now it's time for us to just basically start thinking about the visuals. So I went ahead and I searched for sad anime rain GIF. Now this type of videos, especially lo-fi videos, they actually do tend to perform very well if you just use like an anime GIF file. You can also use generated AI images like use Midjourney to generate some of the images. I've done something similar here as well with DALL-E. I just used this one image and I generated a bunch of these images right here. But it depends upon what your niche is. I personally use these ones, the ones in which I use these type of ones, right? These are much better, especially if you're using, if you're making lo-fi music, if you're using these type of videos and these type of songs in your videos, you need to make sure that the visual side is also similar to each other. So you have to make sure that everything remains cohesive. Okay, so you can't just post something like this and then on the next day you can't post something different. So just like this guy has done similar stuff, he has posted pretty similar visuals, and that's what is making his channel different from all these other different channels, right? That's what bringing him that kind of a cohesiveness in his channel, and that's actually what you need to do in this case, right? So you need to have a sort of a similar vibe going on with your visuals as well as your your audio, right? So you need to search for these type of tags. For example, I've searched for lo-fi vectors. These ones really work really well. If you are going for a niche lo-fi channel, you want to make sure that you have similar vibes going on, similar vibe look wise. People are not going to subscribe and people are not going to remember your channel unless you have something different going on. So there are a bunch of these free pictures that you can use. Freepik.com, that's a free image website, and even if the image is not free, you can still use it. I personally have never gotten any kind of copyright claim, so don't worry about copyright as much. It does get monetized, and don't worry about copyright, because it does seem to be it's very easy to fall into this, that my channel is not gonna get monetized. It will get monetized, guys, as long as you're giving credits, especially if you're using some of these vectors files. For example, this one right here. If you're using these type of files, all you have to do is just give credit where it's due. Okay, so all you have to do is just link these files. If you're using these images in your videos, you can just go ahead and credit them and turn your videos profitable and get your videos monetized this way. So don't worry about copyright too much. It's not gonna affect you. So you can definitely use a bunch of these images right here. There's so many of them, and you want to make sure that you're using similar images, just like this guy has done. Otherwise, it's not gonna be very profitable for you. Okay, so I always do say the same thing: use similar visuals, okay, and use similar music, and use similar tags as well. Okay, just keep everything similar and keep everything digestible, if you will. That's just going to bring you a lot more subscribers. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this one, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos, because I will be posting more and more, and it's actually much better that you subscribe right now if you haven't subscribed, because you want to understand all these different techniques that I'm using. Especially I'm using myself. I'm doing these lo-fi videos myself. I do this myself, and I will be showing that in one of my newer programs that's coming out very soon, but more on that in some other video. But for now, just subscribe, and you don't want to miss next videos I will be posting.